You're watching Outside. We're in the North Conway studio. I am Chris Proulx, and this is Amber Dalton of Spruce Hurricane. She is our local fashion expert, and we've brought her in to help us out a little bit. The Memorial Day weekend is the start of outdoor activities, the hiking and the biking, and just having a lot of fun outdoors. But there comes a time where you get off the trail and you want to just look good for the après activity, and that's where you come in.
There you go. That's right.
Tell us a little bit about Spruce Hurricane for some people who may not be familiar with it. Give us an overview of this shop you have.
Well, thanks. My mom and I started the shop. It'll be 31 years next month.
Wow.
So
and did you start with her from the start?
Yes. Yes, it's funny because I had a customer in the other day and she's like, I've been coming here since you weren't here, when your mom and dad were here. And I'm like, I was here from the beginning.
But I was 5 and
yeah, that's what I like
it didn't
to
look
say.
like I was one of the owners.
So we wanted to create a special women's boutique with an eclectic mix of fashions and accessories, including footwear and handcrafted jewelry, and a special curated collection of all things fabulous.
And one of the things that I have always noted about your shop is that you have a very loyal and passionate following. I call them the Dalton disciples.
We actually now call them Spruce Girls.
Spruce Girls, that
Yep.
works too, I guess. I guess you were afraid of my licensing.
Yes, I didn't want to infringe on that.
Yes. But yeah, so the Spruce Girls, and they will follow you, because the nice thing about Spruce Hurricane is that it's constantly changing, and you're bringing in fresh fashions not only every year but for every season. And you just got
Yes.
back from a trade show, so what are we looking at this year? What did you see that caught your eye?
Well, this was a little show that Mom at 81 still loves to attend and is still takes part in the store, which we love. Which is another thing that I think makes Spruce Hurricane special, is everyone in the store is basically friends and family. The people who work for me care about the store as much as I do. And we want you to come in and be comfortable and have fun. It's not about being intimidated or feeling stuffy. It's enjoying, whether you're just looking or whether you're there to purchase. It's about feeling good about yourself. So.
And people do, because they will walk out of the store and take pictures with their
with their pink bags of goodies. But we got off topic because yes, I just attended a trade show.
Okay, so what did you see?
It was to bring in.
Thanks for bringing us back on topic.
Back around. It was to bring in some of our accessory lines. So we've already done the season's buying about 6 months ahead of time.
Wow.
So yeah.
Are you already looking at winter?
We have already done winter.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I'm not ready to talk about winter.
I know. No, right now we're just getting lots of beautiful new spring, summer things, but the show was some of our accessory lines, and we have a beautiful handbag line coming, made in Italy, all leather, very sophisticated, very hot colors like leather in beautiful bright colors that you've never seen before. So we're excited about that. Was one of the things that stands out to me. And as you know, Brighton is one of our favorite accessory lines, and we've been carrying that for probably close to 30 years, and that's handbags and jewelry and sunglasses and all of that.
You recently had another successful trunk show with Artie Yellowhorse. Tell us about her and the products that she makes.
Yeah, we are so happy. Another wonderful thing about the longevity of Spruce Hurricane is the relationships that we've developed, not just with our customers, but the designers and manufacturers and craftspeople that we've carried in the store. And Artie is one of our favorite people. She is Navajo from New Mexico, and she and her grandson come to visit us twice a year with a beautiful array of sterling silver, handcrafted jewelry, beautiful high-grade stones. And so right now we have a really special selection because we've just replenished with her visit, as well as her being here and having the trunk show. So yeah.
And I know you have a lot of fun. It's not just a store where you have various apparel on different shelves and people can come in and buy something, but you really take pride in putting together mixing and matching outfits. So you'll find the perfect shirt with the perfect pair of jeans and match it with the perfect Navajo jewelry and Brighton belt, and it all comes together so beautifully.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and that's what's fun about fashion and accessorizing to us. So if you're not comfortable with that, then come in and let us play dress up with you and see how it all comes together.
And then you'll keep going back, because once Amber dresses you, you're going to want to look that way forever, and you'll never dress yourself again. I got to get in there, Amber.
I know, right, Chris?
Obviously.
We do try to carry a few items for men. We currently don't have any clothing items, but Minnetonka moccasin is one of our staple lines that we've had throughout Spruce Hurricane's history. So, and that's for men and women. We always have a great line of belts for men and women as well, and you never know what other things. In the wintertime, we'll be bringing in some more men's fashion as well.
Very cool. You describe yourself as where wilderness blends with city sophistication, kind of a mountain chic, if
yes,
I have that right.
Exactly. You've got my terms.
You have, you've got these great brands like Brighton, and it's just so sophisticated, and but I believe your store has roots in as a trading post. Didn't your mom work at a trading post?
My mom's parents, my grandparents, ran a trading post out of their home for many, many years for her whole life. And I remember going there as a kid, obviously, and spending weekends while Mom was working in the shop. And my grandfather was actually a trapper and a raw fur dealer, and the hunters would bring their skins and trade for a pair of gloves at my grandmother's shop. And so it was the real deal. And that's really where our passion for the interaction with people in retail and some of the influences in our store. A lot of people say we look like a Western store or a Vail or Aspen store, but I say, we're a mountain town in the East, and all of those influences are in our part of the country too. So that's where it comes from.
All right, and let's leave people with some information on ways to save. I guess you guys have a clearance going on. So
we do, yes. So inevitably, there are things left over. Mm-hmm. It's hard to believe, but not everything sells. And so we have a nice selection of things from past seasons that is already marked down at amazing prices, and we're going to be taking another 50% off the markdown price.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you've got to check it out.
And should they just come in right now? Is that going on now?
Yeah, it's starting right now, and it'll be going on through the weekend, and we'll probably extend it a little longer as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Spruce Hurricane in North Conway Village, and the joy, it's one of those joys of, it's a brick and mortar store where you go in and it's an experience. So you owe it to yourself when you're in North Conway Village. Get in there. Or even if you're not in North Conway Village, go to North Conway Village.
Right. And the Village is such a great place to shop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. You've got all locally owned and operated stores there. We're part of the White Mountain Independence, which is many of our locally owned merchants right here in the Valley, and proud to be part of that. So we're there every day, 10 to 5 in the heart of North Conway Village.
All right. It's genuine. You will love it. And it's the peak of fashion. Amber Dalton from Spruce Hurricane. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Chris. Always fun.
Great Memorial weekend, and you'll see me in the store very soon.
Great.
You're going to make me look better than I do now. We'll be right back. You're watching Outside.